we also have to talk about this trend in Hollywood where we have so many celebrities with transgender children. We've all seen it on social media. It seems like everybody these days has a trans kid in Hollywood. You've got Cynthia Nixon, you've got Cher, Jennifer Lopez, Charlize Theron, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. You've got Robert De Niro, Heather Dubrow, who's a reality star, Jamie Lee Curtis, Naomi Watts, Annette Bening, and Warren Beatty have a son, Steven, who came out as trans in 2012, Sigourney Weaver, and actress Busy Phillips. So everybody in Hollywood now has a transgender child. I don't know what's going on in Hollywood. Maybe it's the water. Maybe it's the fact that they push trans ideology and gender ideology onto all of these kids, especially through social media. But we have to discuss this phenomenon because it is statistically impossible that this many people in such a small area have trans or non-binary kids who want to mess with their identities and can't figure out who they are. And when it comes to Dwayne Wade's son becoming a girl, what happened to Black Lives Matter? If Black Lives really mattered, would you allow your son to chemically castrate himself or to change his gender so he can never reproduce again? Is that Black Lives Matter? No, you guys are a bunch of hypocrites. And it's because in Hollywood, they don't place an emphasis on family, faith, the nuclear family, or having anything in your life that really gives you meaning. So they glom onto these things like gender ideology, trans ideology. But in Hollywood, it's become the new trend to have a transgender child. It's like getting an Hermes Birkin bag. You know, people used to wait in line. They were expensive. It's the new hot trend to have a transgender child. If you don't have a trans kid in Hollywood, oh my God, you can't come to the cocktail parties. You aren't really cool and down with the get down unless you have a trans or non-binary child. I actually think a non-binary kid might be one step above trans. It's like high-waisted jeans, bell-bottom pants. It's like, you know, highlights in your hair. It's a new trend in Hollywood. Everybody has to have a transgender child. But I would respect these celebrities more if when their young children came to them at 8, 9, 12, you name it, and said, I feel like I was born in the wrong body. If the parents said, you know what? Interesting. Let's go see someone and talk about that. Let's wait and see and watch until you're 18 years old and can make an adult decision for yourself. I still think 18 is a little too young, but let's wait and see. But all of these celebrities, because they want to seem like they're woke and accepting and they're all in support of LGBTQIA+, XYZ, R2D2, they want to be allies. Everybody wants to be an ally, so they won't put the foot down on their children. Okay, if you were real parents, you wouldn't let your young kids be injected with hormones and puberty blockers that are going to make them sterile for the rest of their lives. You understand what I'm saying? That is when I would respect you more. But all of these folks in Hollywood have transgender children. And it's very interesting that such a concentration in one area all happen to have trans kids. It's almost like Hollywood is pushing trans ideology onto young people.